Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is Becky from Drake Tarot. I've gone very I thought it was blue, but I think we're basing this reading, Cancer, on throat chakra, and we're touching on the crown and the third eye. So Cancer, you are a water sign, you're highly intuitive like Scorpio and Pisces. If this reading doesn't resonate, please check your moon, rising and Venus. It might be the case that you're in more of your subconscious moon sign, and so it all depends. But if it doesn't resonate, just leave it, go on to the next reading. So here we go. So I'm going to do an oracle card now, and then we'll use these ones for the base of the reading and these ones for the clarifiers. Okay, so this is going to be a subject card. I like to call them subject cards. It's like representing you, Cancer, representing who you are or what your situation is, your emotion, your feeling, your action, your dilemma. And then we use the others to explain more. Got a feeling we're going to get more than one. Yes, we are. A truth, a power will bring inner peace and love. That's a reading in itself, really, isn't it? Look at those cards, they're beautiful. I'll show you each picture. So someone needs to give a truth. I don't know if that's still working on the camera work, still new at this. And then that truth will bring you power, bring the situation power, which will bring you inner peace. Look at those fishies, it's so colourful. And love to the situation. So in the end, it'll all be good, and it will bring conflict, but it will be all right in the end. Have love in the end. Okay. So Celtic Cross for Cancer for the month of June and July. Some truth needs to be said, which will bring power to the situation and bring peace to both parties and love. Wow. Some sort of fear to use the throat chakra here. If you're interested in the chakras, basically you are from the base chakra to the seventh chakra, which is the crown chakra. We all flow, and if one of them is disrupted, it can cause everything else to be imbalanced or not in flow, which can cause health problems in itself. It can cause niggles, pains, because something hasn't been said. It's the same with if we don't move or survival. So if we're fear of not surviving, so this is where PTSD comes in. Crown, yeah. This could be to do with mental health. This is definitely a mental health issue here, and having recognition and a reward. Of what has happened. So something is blocking the flow and causing your crown chakra to be out. There's the throat. Wow, throat in the advice. So Cancer, we have this is about you being complete within yourself, without any outside influence. So if you're the poorest man, they feel rich inside. It's a way of thinking. It's a mental state. If you're lonely, it's about, if you are alone, it's about not feeling lonely and being accepted in your own company. To feel well within yourself and how you accept your environment. But your obstacle to feeling like this is emotional withdrawal. So you've had to walk away from something, or you feel like you want to walk away. You're emotionally withdrawing from whatever the problem you see is. And I think it's to do with the throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra won't work if your fear is... sorry, I'll get there in a minute. So let me do the reading, that might explain more. So again, we have solitude, the hermit. It's all about looking within, finding the answers instead of looking externally. What is the problem with you in yourself that is causing you to feel emotionally withdrawn from the situation, to stop you feeling fulfilled? In the past, there was a new start, definitely, and it was this can be seen as sort of money or a job, or it's just prosperity in itself. So you felt like this new start has given you prosperity in the past. What you would like is to be the Empress. She's about fertility, about reproduction, about the harvest, about being able to... she's really... the only word I can think of is fancy, but it's more than that. This is in the normal deck, it's the Empress. So she's about fertility. Maybe some of you out there, Cancer, is that you are thinking, I would really like to have a child, or maybe you are trying for a child. So it's all about wanting to reproduce, about wanting to give, to be Mother Nature, to give birth. So it could also be an idea. Remember, these are general readings, Cancer. This isn't specific to you, because there's X amount of people watching this. So this is about giving birth to something. That's what your higher self would like to achieve. But in the future, we have disruption. There's a tower moment. It can be a disruption within yourself. So you have realised something through being the hermit about the way you are emotionally withdrawing, and maybe this has caused you to sort of melt down and kind of realise what's happened, why you are this way. Disruption isn't a bad thing, because it makes us realise how to make things better within ourselves and to other people. Advice card, speak up. Speak up about your troubles. Speak up your truth. Speak up, and love and will come your way. It's finding your inner peace. If you find your inner peace, then people can come towards you, because you're inviting to be with. You are happy. it's known you become a magnet towards other people, because instead of trying to grasp at them, they're trying to grasp at you. It's all about a pull and what's it called? Tug of war. It's all about a tug of war, but it's with life and emotions. It's trying to find that balance of equally comfortably leaning back. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm using tug of war. Yeah, anyway, so we've got how other people see you. People see you as a new love. They see you as a cup of love. They see you as initially having the opportunity to love again, to come forward, to fill your cup. So if there is a particular someone you're thinking in this reading, there's very high chance of this starting. It's love begins. It's knowing your worth and your truth through finding within yourself your own fulfillment of who you are, not needing clarification from other people to say what you can and can't do, who you should be with, and all that kind of business. So you've got patience and planning for your hopes and fears. So this could be that once you've finished your patience, once you've had patience and once you've planned out what you want and where you want to go, and then it all falls apart, you have a tower moment. It's almost as if feel like, oh, I put all that effort into it and it's all gone to waste. It's that feeling, and that in ourselves can bring us down. We can hope and hope and hope for something to start, and then it doesn't, and that causes disruption and a tower moment. But it can make us feel fulfilled once we discover why and how that happened. So the conclusion to the reading, if you use your throat chakra, if you speak your truth, if you get your inner peace and your love from the situation, you will develop a firm foundation for love to begin. That's it. It's making yourself look like a firm foundation and make yourself that you are a firm foundation. I mean, you can look like a firm foundation, but inside you can be a withering wreck, can't you? So it's a case of making sure that you use your voice, use your intelligence. If you have mental health issues, then go to a doctor and speak your truth to that person, because if it's disrupting your life to the point where you're not feeling your full self, you need help. So this could be a message for someone to go and see a professional, someone who can talk about you, and to do it that way. Okay, so we're going to need clarifiers for these, aren't we? There's love here for someone, that's for sure. But there's going to be some disruption due to the fact that you're going to use your throat chakra. So it might be you're voicing a truth of yours which might hurt the other person. But once you talk it through, it should be fine. If it's a case of just how your general mental health and how you are, there is going to be disruption because it's going to bring up old wounds. But this is something you need to do. You need to be the hermit. You need to go back and revisit something which you didn't internally, emotionally fix for yourself. And this could be a reason why your chakras are all out. If you're experiencing any pains, any problems. Yeah, you need recognition and reward for what you've been through, and you need someone to turn around and say, you know what, you've been through a lot, but you've got through it. Now you need to forgive yourself to reach a firm foundation for new love to begin. Cancer. Cancer. Hey, one more. Oh, we're all upside down. I wonder if that, yeah, maybe I should, let's have a look, see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are all upside, these are all upright. Okay. So let's go back to the beginning. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to collaborate and work together with someone for sure to make you feel complete within yourself. You can't do this by yourself. You need to ask for help. You need to say your truth. You are not saying your truth, so you need to say your truth. This is just going over what I've already said, really. There's the balance again. We've had this so many times for how our energy is at the moment. There's solitude and balance. I think the balance is needed. And then you've got the Emperor. Maybe an Aries, but there was someone of authority in your past. Either you left, or in the past you've seen an Emperor as your prosperity beginning. So it could be that you were the boss of your own life. You took lead of your life in the past. And your final judgment, you want a final judgment, a final decision being made about whether someone would like to reproduce, to mother, to look after, to your next stage. But you need to sort out your crown chakra, your mental health, and your throat chakra. You need to talk about it before you start wanting to do this. So you can be the Empress, you can be the mother, the the fertile one, they call it, the person who this is, if it's a female we're talking about here, it's about being seen as the Empress, being at one with who they are. It could mean that for some of you, not feeling very attractive at the moment, and maybe you would like to be more attractive, and maybe you're because you're locked up, you're in solitude, your balance is out, so you're not feeling very attractive, you're not looking after yourself. So go get in the shower, wash your hair, put some makeup on, pretty dress, and start moving, start taking action. And you have the Empress twice. Okay, yeah. So this is saying you will be the Empress after this disruption. Once you sort out your inner fear and your inner problems, the fight within your head of like you're trying to fight a battle. And to fight this battle, you need to talk to people. You need to talk to a professional. You need to talk to family or friends. And you will be this Empress again. You will get there. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is a burden. So yes, the advice is that yes, it might feel like a burden to talk about your problems, but this will release the burden itself. So once you take that initial first step, you will get there. And then people will see you sort of juggling between your past, your present and your future. So people will see you being able to start love again. And maybe some of you, you'll be able to juggle smoothly. You'll be able to take on more and feel the health and vitality you will get from juggling. You're needing to make a decision about, people see you having to make a decision about where you need to go and what you need to do. They see you in turmoil because of this decision of speaking out. This might be someone very close to you that can see this, or it might be quite clear to everyone, but okay. And then you have your hopes and fears. Page of Wands. I think you fear a new start. If you stay where you are, you're safe where you are, you know where you are, but you fear a new start. And if you have a new start, there's patience and planning needed. And that in itself can be you can fail at it. If you start something, you can fail at it. So if you don't start, you won't fail because you haven't started it. But that in your own way is your own destruction because you're not getting anywhere anyway. So how can you fail? Because you have nothing to fail off. So why not do it anyway? And if you fail, it doesn't matter. You're just back to where you are, back to the beginning, and then start again. Be the boss of your life. And then once you have a firm foundation, you can kind of look at life like, wow, that wasn't a big deal, was it? I'm feeling better now. And then it's a case of you'll find people will come towards you and you won't feel lonely. You won't feel, there'll be a certain boredom for what you're doing now. So you'll look at life and you'll think, wow, I'm not really doing much at all, am I? I really need to start doing stuff. So, you know, once you get the firm foundation, you can start adding more to your life. You can make it more full. Okay, Cancer. Do we need another card for you guys? Do we need any more? Any more advice? Oh, that one's shouting at me. These are new. I'll read this one from the book. Oh, let me get the book. That would be a good start. Where is the book? What are these? The Fairy Forest. There we go. That's the book. By Lucy Cavendish, an oracle of the wild green world. I haven't had these that long, so it's nice to use them. So you need a card for Cancer. to help them on their way. I think I've explained most what this reading is about. Hey, there we go, got one already. Hmm. 11. Yeah, okay, this is a fear of an ending, a final moment, an ending to the way and of being. There must be an ending, and it must come soon. You have stood between the forces of destruction for some time, believing that to hold on and to maintain what is seeking to end has been the strong and right thing to do. But when this card comes, it is Ragnarok, the end of the world. And while this card can speak of earth changes and cataclysms that begin with the sea and the land and the sky, it is more truly about the end of one time in your life, because a cycle is nearing not only completion, it must end in order for a new beginning, which awaits you to be given the space it needs to enter and flourish. Everything has its time. Every tree must fall. Please know that you are neither weak nor are you a failure for letting this ending happen. Holding on is taking up all your energy and draining you, when the finality you are hoping to avoid will actually bring you renewal, truth, and raw primal moment when you can become your own true self again. Cease exhausting yourself by holding on to what is already over. You cannot stop what seems to be destruction, but you can ready yourself to face what must be faced, to go through the hard time, and that will soon come, but which will bring you so much richness and so many opportunities. Let go, friend, and cease your quiet suffering. Howl, lift the sky with your cries of pain, but then sleep, and know you will return with the spirit daring, strong, and reborn. Exactly what I was talking about. Boosh. I just said boosh. Never mind. Thank you, Cancer, for watching this reading. I hope it's helped in some sort of way. If it did, please like, subscribe, comment, do what you will. But anything that you think can help this channel to get moving, that would be great. Love and light to you, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.